Hello, this is Zira. I will be taking over for describing the updates to Project D100 Fantasy since the January video. Since then, he's started using Affinity to make the game document, and there have been many changes to the game's design since then. You could say he's leaning more into his Fire Emblem inspiration, and you'll see how. Going through the document in order, the first change is this game now has a core world. Gaia consists of one massive continent, with a plethora of environments, and 3 main nations you'll be playing for. Surrounding the continent is a massive ocean speckled with islands, and enclosing the whole physical world is a massive ice wall. Basically, he's using flat Earth as a base for a world that's grounded, and won't eventually make the characters in said world feel like they're just an accident, as modern science will try to convince everyone. Next is the player character. New steps in player character creation are the personal skill system and talents being tied to being determined in player character creation. Changes are the removal of rolling for your ability scores, modification to calculating what are now called statistics growth percentages, choosing your race, and your choice of starting classes. The latter is important because now if you chose human as your race, your class of choice is limited to the classes in the base class tier. Base classes consist of fighter and mage, and from there are 3 advanced class tiers and the special classes. The latter will consist of the demi-human classes and classes you can only get in unconventional ways. As of right now, God of Ka is still working on imputing tier 2 advanced classes, so the following is just work in progress behind the scenes ideas. For example, God of Ka decided to limit magic to being accessible through scriptures, which are weapon-like items that have a lot more firepower and utility in comparison to a regular weapon, but will always use your magic stat, and costs soul points for every use. As such, scriptures are really only usable in battle. Of course, a game runner can allow for role-play scenarios where the use of a scripture can be used unconventionally, but as rules as written, scriptures are just meant for battle. From there, weapons have a durability value, which can be used for weapon arts, and determines whether a weapon can be broken. Another idea is changing the selection of non-weapon items. Any, quote, armor, end quote, will now be treated as an accessory, since your class already determines the armor for you, as shown in the class's evasion, armor, and resistance statistics. He's also getting rid of the accessories that's available, for now. He has other ideas in the background. That is it for the update for now. Hopefully you'll get another update soon. Until then, this is Zira, signing off.